Hey guys, LevelCap here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Ogre Titan in Titanfall. This is the heavier Titan. It can absorb more damage. Its special power is a shield charge, and it looks badass. It's a real tank. Now, as far as the Titanfall Beta goes, the only way to get the Ogre Titan is to get the Ogre Titan burn card. And the overpowered thing of this is that you can call it in right at the beginning of a round. So before anybody gets their Titan, you can pop into an Ogre and just start wrecking people. And on the final launch of Titanfall, which is March 11th, I believe, you will actually be able to unlock all the chassis for Titan. So you'll be able to get the Ogre and outfit it the way you want. But as far as the burn card goes, you have the X016 chain gun, you have the shield. Boost is actually the default chassis power, so when you hit V on PC, normally with the Atlas you get the damage boost. On this one you get a shield boost, so it can actually give you bumped up health, and that's a really great thing to use for either retreating combat or charging in head first to combat and just absorbing massive amounts of damage. As far as the burn card is concerned, there isn't really anything upgraded on this Titan. With the X016 chain gun, I was able to unlock extended mags and even rapid fire for it on the Atlas, but this one just has got the stock weapon. It doesn't look like there's anything too special equipped on there. Electric Smoke is the defensive weapon and Rocket Barrage is the ordnance. Pretty standard overall. If you look right below my crosshair where the boost bar is, you'll see I only get one of that. If you're used to running in the Atlas Titan, you'll see that you have two boost bars to get around the map a little bit faster. If you have the Strider Titan, that one actually gets 3. So it's pretty easy to see the balancing scheme that Respawn has chosen with the Titans here. The Strider is the light, quick one, the Atlas is sort of the balanced one, and then the Ogre is the heavier, slower one. It'll be real interesting to see how this plays out. Since Titanfall is such a fast-paced game, it might not actually be that beneficial to have the slower Titan. I have a feeling Strider's going to be quite popular. The Atlas definitely is going to be very popular because of its damage modifier, but will Shield Core be enough to actually make the Ogre a worthwhile Titan? And that's just something that we're going to have to wait for the final game to fully ascertain. Now, as far as the Titanfall Beta went, overall it is now done. We've had our beta time, but I've been very pleased with it, especially considering that it's a beta. I didn't crash once, I didn't notice any sort of outstanding bugs the whole time I was playing. And how many betas can you actually say that about? So it's a pretty good feeling. Obviously it's using an old tried and trusted engine, the Source engine. For everybody who's saying, oh, it just looks like COD, well, it's an entirely different engine. So the fact that it does look like Call of Duty just has to do with probably the fact that a lot of the same guys worked on it. And really the only thing that I find similar is perhaps the kill feed. And that's really it. Other than that, the rest of the game looks pretty darn unique. They've definitely created their own IP. My only real complaint about the beta is the origin aspect of it. I tried to invite Matimio into a game of Titanfall and our friends list was kind of bugged out. Origin just seemed to think that we weren't friends but wouldn't let us add each other because technically we were friends somehow, and the whole thing was just sort of broken. So having to rely on Origin to invite people is sort of the only downside I can give Titanfall, and that's sort of the EA part of Titanfall, which is really unfortunate that that is the one complaint I have about the game. Other than that, I'm really excited for the launch. I can't wait to see the new maps that are going to come out for this game and play around with the chassis. You know, I can't wait to see what I can do to the Strider to make it a super nimble Titan. And even play around with perhaps designing certain Titans to only use an AI mode. Call it in and just set it to follow and let it do its thing. You know, the Ogre Titan might actually be really good for that situation. So for those of you who actually got to play the beta, let me know what you guys thought. Are you looking forward to the launch of this game? Are you going to be interested in seeing more Titanfall content? I would love to hear it in the video description. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. This is LevelCap, signing off.